I cried this morning, not because something terrible happened, and not because anyone hurt me. I cried because I'm tired, and I don't know how to say that out loud anymore without sounding like I'm complaining. In this video, I'm going to tell you the number one reason homemakers are exhausted. I'm going to say the thing nobody else is saying, the thing that made me feel crazy for years before I finally figured it out. We're talking about the invisible load, the loneliness nobody warns you about, why just rest is actually terrible advice, and what burnout really looks like behind closed doors. This video is for the woman who scrubbed the same sink for the 1,000th time and wondered if anyone would even notice if she stopped. For the mom who hid in the car for 15 minutes before walking inside. And for the homemaker who feels like a ghost in her own home. If you've ever felt unseen, unheard, or just completely exhausted by the work nobody seems to see, I need you to stay until the end, because I'm going to tell you something I wish someone had told me years ago. If you've ever felt this way, exhausted, invisible, or just over it, hit subscribe, because I'm not here to give you a perfect routine or 5 a.m. morning ritual. I'm here to tell you the truth about homemaking, and you deserve to feel seen. And fair warning, it's not a 5 a.m. morning routine, and it's definitely not a cleaning hack. It's something much simpler. Okay, let's just say it. I'm tired. Not the I need more coffee tired. I'm the kind of tired where my bones feel heavy. My patience ran out 3 days ago, and I've been faking it ever since. That kind of tired. And here's what nobody told me before I became a homemaker. Nobody told me I would feel invisible. Nobody told me I would scrub the same sink every single day for years and never once get a performance review. Nobody told me I would cook thousands of meals and half of them would be eaten in front of the TV while nobody said thank you. Nobody told me I would fold the same towels over and over and over and over until I wanted to scream. Nobody told me that homemaking isn't a job. It's 1,000 tiny jobs, and none of them ever stay done. You finish the dishes, and an hour later, there's more dishes. You fold the laundry, and by bedtime, the basket is full again. You clean the bathroom. 24 hours later, it's like you never touched it. And the worst part? Nobody notices when you do it, but everyone notices when you don't. That's the part that really messes with your head. Because if you stop just for one day, everything falls apart. The family can't find clean socks. There's nothing for dinner. The house looks like a tornado came through. And suddenly, everyone is looking at you like, what happened? What happened is you got tired. And what happened is you needed a break. What happened is you're one person and there are 7 million things to do, and you cannot do all of them forever. But try explaining that to people who have never carried the mental load of home. They don't get it. They think you're just staying home. They think you have all this free time. They think you could get everything done if you just managed your time better. And you start to believe them. You start to think, maybe I'm lazy, or maybe I'm bad at this. Maybe every other woman can handle it, and I'm the only one drowning. Let me stop you right there. That's a lie. A dangerous, sneaky, soul-crushing lie. Here's what burnout actually looks like for a homemaker. It doesn't look like what you see in movies. There's no fainting on the kitchen floor, no doctor telling you just to slow down. Burnout looks like this. You stare at the refrigerator for 10 minutes because you cannot think of a single thing to cook for dinner. Not because there's no food, there's food, but your brain just won't. You lie in bed at night and you're exhausted, but you can't sleep because your brain is still running the list. Dentist appointments, birthday presents, teacher gifts, what's for breakfast, when did the cat last have flea medicine? You cry in the shower because it's the only place nobody can hear you. You snap at your husband over something little, a dish left on the counter, a towel on the floor. And even while you're snapping, you know it's not about the dish. It's about the last 3 years of feeling unseen. You stop calling your friends back because you don't have the energy to pretend that you're okay. You scroll your phone for an hour, even though you hate what you're seeing, because it's easier than facing the mess in the living room. You wake up in the morning and the first feeling is not hope, it's dread. You know what that is? That's burnout, not failure. Burnout. And it is so common, but nobody talks about it because admitting you're burned out as a homemaker, it feels like admitting you're bad at being a woman. Like you failed at the one thing that you're supposed to be just naturally good at. Can we just drop that lie right now? Caring for a home, it's not natural, it's learned. It's practiced. And it's exhausting. And no one is naturally good at doing everything, remembering everything, and never needing a break. Let me tell you something I've never said out loud before. Sometimes I hate my house. I know that sounds terrible. I know I'm supposed to be grateful. I have a roof. I have heat. I have running water. I know all that. But sometimes I look around and all I see is work. There are people who would kill for this house because I prayed for this house. I worked for this house, and now I'm standing in the middle of it feeling trapped. That's the part nobody puts in the homemaking blogs. Nobody posts that on Instagram. Nobody says, I prayed for this life and now I'm exhausted by it. Because, well, that feels ungrateful. But it's not ungrateful. It's honest. You can be grateful for your home and still be tired of taking care of it. You can love your family and still need a break from them. You can want this life and still struggle inside it. Those things can both be true. Here's another thing nobody warned me about. The loneliness. You would think being in a home all day, with a husband at night, with neighbors nearby, you would think loneliness wouldn't be a problem. But it is, because homemaking is isolating. You're surrounded by people, but nobody really sees what you're doing. Nobody sits with you while you fold laundry. Nobody watches you scrub the toilet. No one notices that you remembered to buy dish soap before it ran out. You're doing all this work completely alone. And the work itself is repetitive and quiet. There's no feedback. There's no good job at the end of the day, just more tasks tomorrow. And after a while, you start to feel like a ghost, haunting your own home, doing things that matter, but somehow feeling like nothing you do really matters at all. I have felt that. I've stood at my kitchen sink washing dishes and thought, is this it? Is this what my life is? Dirty dishes, clean dishes, dirty dishes, clean dishes, until I die. That's a dark place to be. And it's really scary to admit because it sounds so ungrateful, but it's real. And I think a lot of women have been there. They just don't say it. So I'm saying it. Sometimes homemaking feels pointless. Not because it is pointless. It isn't. It matters. But when you're in the middle of the 1,000th load of laundry, it's really hard to feel the meaning. All you feel is your back hurting and your hands cracking and your brain begging for something different. So what do we do about it? What are we going to do about it? And I don't have the perfect answer. If I did, I'd be rich and famous, and every exhausted mom would have my book on her nightstand. But I have some things that help me, and maybe they'll help you too. First, I stopped pretending. I stopped saying I'm fine when I wasn't fine. I stopped telling myself it's not that bad when it was that bad. And I stopped comparing my behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel. I started telling the truth to myself, to my husband, and to my close friends. I'm struggling. I'm tired. I don't want to cook dinner tonight. I need help. I cannot do this alone. Those words felt terrifying to say at first, like admitting defeat. But it wasn't defeat, it was honesty. And honesty, it made space for help. And the second thing, I lowered my standards. I know that sounds bad, but hear me out. My standards were killing me. I wanted a perfectly clean house. I mean perfect. I wanted homemade meals every night. I wanted my laundry to be folded instantly and my floors to shine. And those standards were not realistic. They were not kind to me, so I changed them. Now I have a good enough standard. Is the house safe? Is everyone fed? Is there anything growing mold? Good enough. Now I have frozen pizza Fridays and I don't feel guilty about it. I let the laundry sit in the basket for 2 days. I close doors to rooms that are messy and I don't open them until I have energy. Lowering my standards didn't make me a bad homemaker. It made me a sane one. And third, I stopped waiting for permission to rest. Nobody was going to give me a break, and nobody was going to tap me on the shoulder and say, "You've earned a nap, go lie down." I had to take the break myself. So I started doing it. I sat down in the middle of the day. I drank my coffee while it was hot. And I closed my eyes for 15 minutes, and I said, "The dishes can wait," out loud, so I could hear myself say it. And you know what happened? Nothing. Nothing bad happened. Absolutely nothing. The world didn't end. My family did not starve. And the mess was still there when I got up. But I was less angry about it. Here's something else that helped. I stopped trying to feel joy in homemaking. That sounds counterintuitive, I know, but hear me out. For years, I thought I was supposed to just to feel happy while doing dishes. I thought I was supposed to feel fulfilled while folding laundry. I thought something was wrong with me because homemaking didn't fill me with warm, fuzzy feelings. So I stopped trying to feel joy. Instead, I aimed for neutral. Not miserable, not happy, just neutral. Just doing the task without attaching any emotion to it. Just washing the dish, well, because the dish needs washed. Not because it's meaningful, and not because it's joyful, just because it's a dish and it's dirty. That took so much pressure off me. And I stopped expecting my home to heal me. And I stopped expecting a clean kitchen to fix my mood. Expecting the laundry to give me purpose. I just stopped all that. I just did the work, quietly, without needing it to be more than it was. And you know what's really weird? That's when small moments of peace started showing up. Not joy, not happiness, peace. The quiet kind. The kind that doesn't demand anything from you. The kind that just sits beside you while you fold towels and lets you breathe. I want to say something to the woman who is struggling right now. You are not broken, and you are not failing, and you're not the only one. There's thousands of women, millions of women feeling exactly what you're feeling right now. Exhausted, unseen, overwhelmed, guilty, trapped, lonely. They're not just saying it, but I'm saying it. And now you've heard it. So you can stop believing the lie that everyone else is, that they have it together except for you. They don't. Nobody has it together. We're all just pretending, and we're all just surviving. We're all just trying to get through the day without losing our minds, and that's okay. It's okay to just survive sometimes, to thrive, to find joy in every moment. And it's okay to be tired and frustrated and just so over it. You don't have to be grateful every single second. You don't have to love every part of homemaking. And you don't have to be Mary Poppins. You just have to keep going. And sometimes keeping going, it means stopping. Stopping the dishes, the guilt, the comparison. Stopping the voice in your head that says you should be doing more. Just stop. Breathe. Remind yourself, you are human. I don't know who needed to hear this today, but I know someone did. So let me leave you with this. The hidden burnout of homemakers is real. It's heavy, it's lonely, and nobody warns you about it. But now you know. And knowing means you can stop blaming yourself. You can stop wondering what's wrong with you. You can stop trying to outrun something that was never your fault in the first place. You're not bad at this. You're just tired. And tired people don't need more pressure. They need rest and help and honesty. And they need someone to say, me too. So you heard it. Me too. I'm tired too. I struggle. I've cried in the shower. I've hidden in the car. And I felt invisible. And I'm still here. And so are you. That counts for something. It counts for everything. Now go close the laundry room door and make yourself something to drink. Sit down and don't get up until you're ready. The dishes can wait. They always can. And I'll see you next time.